Hi everybody, it's me, Sail of Venus, Mina here, and today I'm going to give my review on Elimination Chamber. Boy, Elimination Chamber started off with a kickoff show, and it was first it was Mojo Rawley taking on Kurt Hawkins. Really good match from what I saw. The match started out pretty good. And then for some reason we lost electricity, and when electricity came back on, and when the internet and the telephone and the cable came back on, I saw Mojo Rawley then defeats Kurt Hawkins. So not really much I can say from what I saw, and from what I saw when everything got reset back up again. I thought it was a good match. Most people would have, not reviewed it, but I thought it was still a good match. So, sorry about that. Anyway, then came Elimination Chamber, the match itself. First starting out with Becky Lynch taking on Mickie James. Now this was a really good women's match. For most of the match it was Mickie James having the advantage, doing all the moves, and everybody believing that that it was going to be one-sided, or where Mickie James was going to have Becky Lynch's number, whatever the story was. And, Becky Lynch did come back at the end. She did eventually to do everything back to Mickie James, but at the end, both of them lost by a countout. Really good match, though. I know some are going to complain because the match ended in a countout. That's their prerogative, Then in the next match, we had Apollo Crews and we had Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler in a handicap match. And in the beginning, Dolph Ziggler took out Kalisto, so mostly it was just Apollo Crews versus Dolph Ziggler. But eventually, Kalisto did come back, and eventually Apollo Crews and Kalisto defeated Dolph Ziggler. Well, they were celebrating their victory. Dolph Ziggler attacked Kalisto with a chair. Eventually, when Apollo Crews came after him, Dolph Ziggler eventually attacked Apollo Crews as well. Really good match, and I'm sure it's developed, and I'm sure that the feud between Apollo Crews and Kalisto and Dolph Ziggler will continue. After that, we had the Tag Team Turmoil match for WWE SmackDown World Tag Team Championships. Consisted of North American Alpha, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, the Broad Villain Simon Gotch and Agent English, also including Heath Slater and Rhino, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and also Fandango, Tyler Breeze and Fandango, and also the Ascension, Victor and Connor. Really good match. For most of it, I enjoyed it because I was surprised, because Heath Slater and Rhino defeated the first two from the tag team, defeating Tyler Breeze and Fandango, and then later on going on to defeat the Broad Villain Simon Gotch and Agent English. Then I was surprised when the North American Alpha defeated Jimmy and Jey Uso and defeated the Ascension, Victor and Connor. Enjoyable match. I liked it. I thought it was good. It's just my opinion. Others can disagree if they want to. After that, we had Nikki Bella versus Natalya Neidhart. Really good women's match. I enjoyed this. I felt that they did a good job together. Each one seemed to be unable to defeat the other one. Each one had a counter for everyone's moves. I liked this match. And just like the other match, it also ended in a disqualification, so neither woman won. Now, I know people are going to complain. They're going to say that's bad booking, it's bad writing, whatever you want to call it. But oh well, it is what it is. The next match was Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. And I felt this was a really good match, and Luke Harper and Randy Orton went all over the place. Like all the other matches, there was pretty much counter for counter, move for move. You didn't know when each one was going to win. They used the announce table from time to time on each other, but at the end, Randy Orton defeats Luke Harper. Then it was Naomi Uso versus Alexa Bliss for the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Championship. And I felt this was a really good match. I mean, they worked very well together. There was move for move, counter for counter. Nobody knowing who was going to win this match. And then I was surprised when Naomi Uso defeats Alexa Bliss and wins the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Championship. Then it was the Elimination Chamber match itself, with John Cena versus AJ Styles, with Dean Ambrose versus The Miz, and The Miz versus Baron Corbin. Really good match. I was very surprised. There were times where any one of them could have won it. Okay, maybe it wasn't like the other Elimination Chambers in the matches in the past, but I still felt it was good. There was a lot of moves going on. I mean, there were times where John Cena had it won, Dean Ambrose had it won, AJ Styles had it won, The Miz had it won, Bray Wyatt had it won, even Braun Strowman had it won. But I'm very surprised because at the end, it was Luke Harper to win. Bray Wyatt that wins the Elimination Chamber and wins the WWE Heavyweight Championship. So overall, I enjoyed this match. I thought the Elimination Chamber was really good, and I liked all the matches in it. I'm Sale Venus, Mina, and I hope you enjoyed this video.